clothes and dreams go free. Got an angel next to me. Hold me close so I can breathe. Let me go so I can live. Where do we go from here? Take me far away.
Namaste and like catch my family, and welcome to another morning coffee here, live from Tulum. I'm in Tulum. Hi, I'm in Tulum. What's up, ladies and gents? I got my little outfit on here. It's a gorgeous day. Let me go ahead and tilt this back a little bit. All right, we're doing things. I'm in Tulum. Okay, let me just, it's been a little difficult. Have the time to make videos. We're smashing out here. Let me do the mission report real quick, and then we'll pull some cards and I can relax. But let's get this. Thank you for everyone who jumped in and crushed all my fellow giants out there. You know, shoot, man. Starseeds, angelics, light beings, dragons, Lyrans, all you guys. Literally, after I made that video that night, I actually got 2 hours of sleep. And then consecutively after that, I've gotten more and more. The main thing here is cleaning up all the old weird Mayan juju, all of the human sacrifices, all the weird dark magic, the blood magic. Oh my God, like they're all about the blood magic, and these, it's just ridiculous. I feel like I'm in medieval times. We're cleaning that up. It's not a big deal. You know, for a lot of my big homies that showed up, you're like swatting ants. That's all I can really say. A bunch of ankle biters, mostly fourth dimensional density. Just, you know, I don't know what you want to call them. Bunch of lost kids running in circles. But the thing is the behavioral patterns that we are adjusting. Gridded 5 or 6 now. I think I'm done. 5 or 6 Mayan temples are all gridded. And then we did Chichen Itza 2 days ago. Gridded the entire area, every single corner of the property. The central Chichen Itza pyramid, just hot toss those grids up on top. Buried about 12 around the perimeter. As soon as we got to the back left hand corner or back right hand corner, where they did the human sacrifices, yeah, it popped off again. I got jumped, but new download for you guys. I just basically took on the energy form of Kukulkan. Kukulkan was half draconian, half Lyran. His right side of his face is dragon. It's not a lizard, it's dragon. His left side, the puma. So the puma and the you know, they call it the jaguar, the puma and the snake temple. It's not. You're draconian. Down that food chain is going to be a naga or a serpent being. Okay, so it's reptilian on the right, Lyran, puma, lion on the left. I don't know why it's taken 10,000 years for someone to break that down, but that's exactly what it is. So you're a hybrid. Kukulkan was a hybrid. What else? Guy's about 8 feet tall, 300 to 400 pounds. His stature, his shoulder blades are out like this. His arms are so heavy, his fists hold his arms down. It's a stature that it's a completely different being. So these guys were dancing around, you know, basically, you know, serving the Mayan people. But I want you guys to understand the god or their god or the serpent god, not human. Again, hybrid, Anunnaki, star being, not human. A lot of these beings are praying to, you know, aspects that aren't human. So I want to kind of get that out of your head, and for all the Mayan people here, Kukulkan was not human. Human as far as in a humanoid shape, but as far as the species, he was more of a raw hybrid than the human species here now. It's like what we are today is like diluted wine compared to how we used to be before the flood, the mud flood. You know, obviously before Atlantis fell, 12,500 years ago plus. Okay, what else? Yeah, so what I did is I morphed into Kukulkan. I hit the last well, gridded it, and then I got jumped on the way back. And then the only way to protect myself was to morph into a being that they respected, and was Kukulkan. So I walked around like that guy for about an hour, finishing the grid stuff. Huge headdress, 8 feet tall, broad shoulders. Okay. Huge headdress, and the guy's eyes glow red like hot coals. So when you're walking, if I stopped, you would just see red light coming out of my eyes in the astral plane, streaming about this high in the air. When you walk, though, it bends over your head. So imagine walking as this huge dude, and your eyes are fire, and the streams of fire go up and over your headdress, like this. So when he looks at you, anyways, that was interesting. As a little galactic officer down here to morph into that. Much respect to the Mayan people. Much respect for cleaning everything up. I'm just trying to say I'm tired of this group is this and this group is that. I'm like, listen, we're here to flip the planet. Okay? I just want to be completely clear. I love all the Mayan people, all the Latin people. We're cleaning this stuff up for you. We're doing a deep cleaning. We gridded all the cenotes. Okay, so yesterday I dove the pit and Los Ojos. So the pit, I dropped grids in, so basically the pit goes down about 120 feet, straight down into the darkness. I got video of it. I was trying to put something together for you guys, but I'll do it when I get home. Gridded the bottom of the pit in darkness with a flashlight, and then as you come up, we did the vortex around the walls, so, kicking around the walls coming up like this, and then I gridded the walls as you come up. The pit has access to the underworld, so that barrier doorway has been buffered, cleansed, and we now have some sort of galactic oversight into the lower dimensions, into the pit. So basically, you think you're at, walking around down here, you think you're at zero elevation. You're not. The cenotes and the water system goes down 300 feet underneath you. So that's awesome. And as soon as the grids hit the water, again, we're dealing with things coming up. Big shout out to all my Syrians, my crustacean. I forget how to say the proper species, but basically what happened was when we started dropping grids and I'm underwater 80 feet in the dark with a flashlight, these things started coming out of the walls. So instantly, I don't know what it is, these like energetic gills popped out right here. Ears go out like this. Eyes change, and like even how I was kicking changed. Like I don't know. I'm morphing into whatever's in the consciousness of the biomorphic field. My energy body switches, I switch. I'm basically on autopilot handling business. And then later I'm like Rion again. Like I don't know what this is. I'm switching between characters so fast to get these jobs done. But yeah, when I show you guys the footage of me in the dark, you're gonna be like, this is absolutely nuts. It's like a different world. I can't express it. You're underground in a cave. There's no roof. You're like swimming through caves and stalactites. It was awesome. So anyways, I wanted to do the mission protocol first because I wanted to let the whole planet know, what's popping off here in Tulum. So we got the entire underwater grid system gridded. We got all the Mayan ruins on between Cozumel to Tulum. We got Chichen Itza done. So the entire area is quantum entangled. If you guys have bed sets or anything with my quantum entanglement gear, manifestation castles, pyramids, you guys can put your left hand on that, go take me to one of his grids, and you guys can help out and get your bonus points. That's what I'm saying. My job down here is like, I'm the Labrador. I'm the one I'm like Gabriel. I show up, I drop the grids, I lock down the GPS coordinates, the whole planet can come in here and clean this up. Okay, that's my job. My job is to simply set coordinates, set GPS waypoints, talk about the time, the age, the depth of what we need to adjust, and so be it. That's it. I keep my job really simple. I'm like, yo, dude, over here. Yeah, 300 feet down, left-hand side. Grab that cable. Like, it's an operational thing. So, anyways, I want to say what's up. Jade, my boy, Jason. Pyramids is in the house. That was so nice when he came in. A lot of security, and his higher selves were knocking him out left and right, because when he showed up, I was like, hey, man, I'm a little tired. Like, I was just like, he goes, what's going on? I'm like, I've been fighting like half of Mexico for 8 days in a row. I don't know. I'm a little tired. My arms and my shoulders are sore from swinging swords at shit from 400 years ago running through the jungle. Okay, I'm a little sore. Okay, so that's what it feels like for a seraphim. Like each of my sets of arms is like, hey, are we gonna get a smoothie and relax, or are we just gonna do this all day? Okay, moving on. So that's what's up. What else? 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 Morphing into Kukulkan's fire. I don't even know to even try that. It's nuts. The step and the weight of this step when I was walking, it was like shaking the ground. If you guys ever been to Chichen Itza, I'm out in the ball pit. Grid, so here's the thing about Chichen Itza. There are footpath, jungle paths. Mind you, I'm wearing all white. Okay, it's wrong outfit. So they're sitting there and they're like, grid this, and they're like, take this footpath. I'm like, you want me to walk into the middle of a jungle on a footpath like the locals use? They're like, yeah, go. So I walked down these footpaths. So not only did we get Chichen Itza, we got all the area around it, which is not even open to the public. I was like, and then I found like a rock statue in a jungle buried in vines. And they're like, stick a grid in there. I was like, okay, so this was like a deep cleaning and a really deep grab on every single being that's going to walk in that space. Every single thing that's jumping out of the wells, it's gridded. We're staring at you. So big heads up for all the beings on the planet. You guys go to Chichen Itza, just know Rion's got grids, 2 layers of grids around the entire property. Okay, so we have access to the entire territory. Okay, I think that was pretty good for mission debrief. Met with humanitarian funds, met with new people that are writing these foundational trusts. Got the documents. I can share those with you guys. What else? Comments. Hopefully, just keep it going here. What else? There's a big gathering tonight. A bunch of light workers and spiritual workers who were called to come here. I was meeting people. I'm in the steam room at one of the spas around here, just trying to relax. And there's people from Norway, Estonia. Goodness, a lot of people from Estonia. And I'm like, so what are you doing here? They're like, I don't know. Like they're tuned in. They're like, I was meant to be here. I still don't know what I'm doing. So what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of people that are here right now that don't know why they're here in Tulum. Our higher selves are working on clearing this space. So if you guys want to jump over and help out, I love you. But the whole thing is that Tulum is kind of like Mexico's Sedona. Like, how do I translate that? Okay. Just like, I want Sedona, Tulum, and Maui. This place has a lot of energy. There was an asteroid strike around this place. I don't know how many billions of years ago or hundreds of millions of years ago. The energy here has a lot of electromagnetism. However, it's like a net. Check it out. Here's the surface, right? Here's Tulum on the surface. There's something in the electromagnetic field that almost creates like a bowl. And there's a lot of weird stuff in the bottom of this crock pot that's just floating around doing donuts. You got to pull the stuff out of the crock pot and then reset the net. That's what we're doing. Okay, it's not the 1600s, it's not the 1700s, 1819. No, it's 2020, about to be 2023. Let's go. Update yourself. Okay, so we don't need a bunch of half-naked shamans running around the jungle, in the darkness with spears. Like, I'm done. Do you know what year it is, bro? Put some board shorts on, put the spear down, and get your ass over here and get your butt in school. Like, the land of the jaguar in the 4th dimension is cute. I love it. I have much appreciation for it. I literally went through that test 9-10 years ago. Like, the first time I went to Peru, I got my jaguar sun disactivation. It's the beginning of the trial. If you guys know what's up and you're shamans or you're spiritual people, the beginning of the trial of understanding the 4th dimension is the puma or the jaguar. It's the 4th dimension. But the 4th dimension, for example, in United States looks like Hollywood on steroids. Okay? It looks like Vegas on steroids. Everybody's popping and locking in the 4th dimension. Out here in the jungle, in the 4th dimension, in this territory, it looks like temples and shamans and sage and outfits and it's a weird thing. It's the same frequency, but almost copy and paste it into a different time. Just again, clear that up for the whole planet. What it means here to be 4th density. Okay. All right. Let's stretch. Okay. So that's what's popping off over here. Because I love you guys. That's cracking. Yeah, baby. Alright, so namaste and like hedge, my family. Go ahead and punch in where around the world you guys are watching from. That feels good. Oh my gosh. I'm underwater. How's it feel? I'm like, I don't know. A lot of grass, skirts, and sage. I'm just kidding. And for all the spiritual people that are here and don't know why you're here, your higher selves do, and you're crushing and doing an amazing job. Like I said, we're all on the same team, baby. Team Light. You may know it, you may not know it. But I'm here to tell you that I'm one of your family members. I'm one of your brothers. And I'm here to clean up the stuff behind the scenes so we can have a beautiful ceremony without a bunch of weird shenanigans running up on us. I'm tired of energies running up on our family. And we were sent here as ground crew and the cleanup team to make sure that people can have a beautiful ceremony without getting a bunch of weird attachments or hoodoo attached to their field. Blessings and awesomeness. That's who we are. Name's Rion. Okay. Awesome. Let's go ahead and punch in. Kansas. Bang. Albuquerque. Philly. Michigan. Bucharest. Bang. That's Tucson. Hold on. Punch in. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm just crushing. I'm just doing it. Minnesota. UK, baby. UK. Washington. All right. The Ohioans. Hey, by the way, I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys, I love you. I love my family so much. Like, I don't even know like what the issue is. Like, I'm dealing with a lot, and I'm sitting here like, how many old deity, dope, rad, awesome beings do I need to switch into a moment to gather court so we stop fighting one another? Because what happened was, while I switched into Kukulkan, I was being attacked and we were totally outnumbered. But as soon as I morphed into Kukulkan, the dudes just stopped in their tracks and like did like a half, like I didn't know it was you type thing, like a bow, and they got out of my way. So it was like I spread, like it's like parting the seas. They just stopped in their tracks as soon as those eyes went red and the freaking thing came out, and it was like boom. And he has this mask he wears, dude. I bought a mask. I'll show you when I get home. I bought a half jaguar snake mask. He wears this mask, but it comes off. It's nuts. This helmet he wears is nuts. Super fire. Anyways, Canada, love you. You know that. Colorado, love you. You know that. More Canada. Massachusetts. Super simple. Let's go, Cheryl. Cheryl's like, where are you? I'm like, hey, I don't have words anymore. You know, I love you guys. Level 9 turtle. I'm not sure where that is, but I like that too. I'll take a turtle and a dolphin right about now. Okay, let's go ahead and swim with some turtles. Utah. It's just, you guys are blowing it up. Oh my goodness gracious. Texas. Philly. North Philly. Oh my God. Philly's blowing. Hey, Philly. Welcome to the show, Philly. I love you. All right. We're going to pull some cards. We're going to get some awesome insights into 2023 for everyone out there across planet Earth. Hey. Oh, my goodness. And Happy New Year. In Australia, it's a Happy New Year. So I want you guys to know from Team Light, live from Mexico, I love you guys and Happy New Year, okay? All right. Happy New Year. Florida. Ireland, bro. Dude, I could so have used some like druids out here. I'd have been like, bring in the druids. You know, like here comes like Gandalf with the staff and Odin. I'm like, bring in the druids in the cloaks and the wild red hair, bro. Oh my God, just with the sandals and we're here now. Like, just so you guys know, I love you. Okay, these guys are used to like, we're Maya and only Maya. It's like these temples are older than the Mayan culture, just like Egypt and the Pyramid of Giza is older than the Egyptian culture. There are beings that were here before that, just to be, you know, as far as the Maya, love you, but remember the Toltecs are the OGs of this whole area, and you find their ruins in Bolivia above 12,000 feet. Okay? Just to be clear, the Toltecs are the OGs of South America. Toltec, okay? That's the previous civilization. Love the Maya, though. Such nice people, bro. They all have this, like, funny little grin. When you look at their soul, they're like, huh. Like, everyone I met that was like mine, they're like, huh. Like, they have this, like, arr, I'm gonna bite you. Like, I don't know. They're very nice. They have that, like, arr, like a terrier. Like, arr, I'm in here. Arr. I don't know. It's just what I'm seeing when I stare into people's soul. Happy New Year. Love you guys. All right. Beautiful, proud people. By the way, the Maya people, where I am right now, I mean, I know there's lots of stories about Mexico and whatnot. I have... Every single Mayan person I have met is fire, nice, polite, and good people. Okay? I got to say that out loud because there are differences in these territories. And I think I just, like I said, I love everyone. I love my Aztecs. Okay. I just, the point is to protect those who wish to do good things and bring bliss and happiness. And a lot of people in these territories just want the best for themselves and their families. Food on the table, proper shelter. And I see that in everyone I meet. So I think that should be a universal thing that everyone should be able to live and not have to worry about, a roof over your head, food in your belly, and clean water. Okay? That's something that needs to become a norm on this planet. Everyone should start at that baseline and then move your way up. And I'm not about the Weefies and the Waffies and the Schwabies and the Bobbies. Listen, those guys need to get off this rock. Okay? I'm talking about just the good, hardworking, loving people of this planet. They deserve a shot at sovereignty, and they deserve a chance to lead their own destiny. And I will stay in that place till the end of my days. Okay? Moving on. Basic needs met, then no one is in survival mode, and your heart can shine. When you go into survival mode, you're in fear mode. It pulls you into paranoia mode. Pulls you into I gotta, be, mischievous mode. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. That's for any country on the planet. You stay out of survival mode as most you can, okay? How can we help? Well, when these financial changes happen, instead of a lot of people buying a huge house and a couple sports cars, why don't we invest? Like, for example, in Tulum, land's cheap. Could easily build a compound out here, City of Light out here. That's why I think I'm really here, is taking a look at this territory in the jungle, hook up all the locals, build, print them some 3D domes to live in. Yes, they have a job on the property. Keep it Maya, keep it in the same garb, keep the diversity, keep your culture. I want your organic, natural food. I like the organic, natural. No. I don't want you to make me an Italian pasta. I want the number one thing that the Maya eat that is healthy. I want you to make me that dish. What I'm trying to say is I like people that share with me their true culture. We all should not be the same. I like everyone's different diversity, because then when we come together, it's like the most insane awesomeness you can ever imagine. I like people's differences. That's why I like to say, Any financial news? Yes. So, okay, here we go. I don't have an RV news. Okay, so 2023 is supposed to be a really big year. There's supposed to be some sort of a speech that's about to pop off tonight. I do know that the Fed, and there's some weird things, are trying to transfer money and moving money around right now. Everything is kind of being really monitored right now as we switch over. I think there is some financial flexibility and some new things coming up. Now, I would honestly say there's a lot more information that's going to be shared over the next couple weeks. That's what I can stay with. Again, I haven't been studying my financials every day. I have been paying attention, though, listening. But yeah, the thing is that hit the ground running, and we're going to have some things and templates set up for you guys, so it's copy paste. I'm going to do that just because I need it, and there's no reason why, if I need it, I can't share it to all my family across the planet. Especially the quantum contracts, the quantum agreements written in the quantum grammar. Oh yeah, that's being done. The trust I'm going to turn in, those guys will never be able to undo till the ends of time. So I'm not playing with this da-da-da show down here. Moving on. 2023, great changes. We're in it right now, and I want you guys to know that the energy is picking up, and there is a lot of positive stuff coming out. There's a lot of distractions right now. Please pay attention to that, okay? All right, let's pull some cards. Okay. You guys, we're going to get a spot in Tulum, spot in Maui, spot in Sedona. I got this. Your tour, you know what I mean? I'm like, welcome to Rion Airlines. Which location are we going to today? We're going to be fine. Tulum is awesome. It's a 4-hour flight from Phoenix. I was there in 3.5 hours. So it's a pretty quick flight. You watch a movie, you're landing. This world is a lot smaller than, these Jagaloons want us to think. It's really small. All right, let's do some unicorns. spot in Ohio, spot in Arkansas. I got messages again from Arkansas. So what are we going to have? Ohio, Arkansas, Sedona. We obviously need a place in Canada. Everyone's been telling me we need a place in Canada. Okay. I would like a place up by Glacier up in, gosh, I don't even know what state that is, Montana, wherever I was. Glacier National Park. We need to spread out beyond specific ley line grids. The thing that I want to share is once we have the capital for the 3D printers, we are all in-house in a humanitarian fund. You're calling me from the property you purchased, and you're like, yo, bro, let me get 3 of those 3D printers over here. The land's already level, and I dropped the concrete. It's time to print. On its way, loading up 3 trucks full of equipment on its way to your property. Like I said, some of these 3D printing dome rigs can print a house in 72 hours. Kind of blows your mind. You can literally get an RV, a hat, and 3 cups, 3 pots of coffee, and by the time you go to bed, your domes are halfway printed. It's a different world. We're not going to need 25 contractors and the want. No. I need a 3D printing rig. I need 6 dudes, boys and girls, that know how to drop plumbing, drop electrical, know what level is, and can 3D print a CAD drawing with the right rig. That's it. And we will just print. Boom, 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 boom. There's your facility. Next location. Boom, 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 boom. Next location. Okay. You blink 6 months later, we're going to have all kinds of things popping off. That's my vision. Okay. That's how fast I want it to move. Now, the rest of the world, I don't know. We'll see. I know that we worked very hard over here, and I don't know how to stop. I've got some juggernaut builders from Canada, my boy in Seattle, my boys in Washington, that are like straight up Super Saiyans. They're like, we can build it in like 4 days. And these are framers. So what I'm trying to say is the beings I'm calling forth out of the mucky muck are the strongest of the strong. Those are the ones I want to teach, and we learn together how to do these things because we're only going to get better. It's not like, the first City of Light we 3D print was the best. No. It's going to continually get better and more efficient the more we do this. Okay? That's what I'm saying. We're just going to get better. Make Dom and her look like a blur. You know what I mean? Moving on. Okay. Make Dom and her look like a 70s project. Okay. Yeah, 3D printing is a completely different animal. It's not, you can't even compare it. Anything you can think, the machine's going to print. The staircases that go up the walls are in a sacred geometry you may have never seen since you were in Atlantis. You're like, I've never seen a stairwell like that. I've never seen a high arch gallery like that. I've never seen the walls that come down on the side of the dome, and then you guys actually plastered amethyst on it, and then you hit it with lights, and it looks like a rainbow going all day, like water's coming down it, but it's light coming down it. I haven't seen these things in 10,000 years. That's the stuff I'm talking about. It's stuff that we haven't even conceptually. There's no one here doing it. Like, we're going to do it, because your downloads are bringing 5D to 3D. That's what we're going to bring here. Okay? It's bringing heaven to earth. You guys in 5D, there's colors in 5D that don't even exist in this density. You know this. All right, CODs. We hit some COD time for us. Okay? There's things when you walk in, your mouth is going to drop. They put 40-foot statues of all the deities as you walk into the steam room for no reason. That literally have like crystal and amethyst eyeballs. And is that gold? Is all their hairlines made out of gold? What is this? What I'm trying to say is there's something that's deep inside of us, that royalty, that sovereignty, who we really are, to actually see it in the physical, not in this weird electronic AI nerd reptilian gray consciousness. I'm tired of it, bro. I'm like a royal Lyran going like, I'm tired of looking at this carnival ride. We're done with steel and aluminum and glass and a vertical thing. I'm tired of living in a box. You guys are just like me. I'm just expressing myself in a way that once we do what we do, the whole world will actually know we are here for thousands of years to come. No, the great beings of this cycle incarnated at the end. These are their works of art. This is where they dwelled. Okay? It's not like building a house, okay? There's something about us. You know, some of you guys have the most insane interior decorating skills, craftsman skills, just wood cutting, wood carving, crystal, plaster, stone makers. I mean, there's just ways that we can express ourselves that has not been seen in 10,000 years. Okay? That's what I'm saying. That's what I wish to bring back. That royalty, that divinity, and that grace. Okay? I want to give Inner Earth a run for their money, bro. Like, I'm trying to look, I'm trying to go, yeah, we got the best spot on planet. But what about, no, check it. We got you 10 ways forward and 10 ways back. Okay? First card is Clarity. For us unicorns. Clarity. I'm going to click on some card time. Card time. All right. We got some card time. Okay. Boom. Card time. All right. I mean, right now, if you guys had some coin, there's a company in Japan right now that builds modular homes, and they're called Earth Homes. They ship them over to you on a cargo container. You get the cargo container. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath that's made out of like almost like plexiglass type plastic. It's waterproof. What happens is you snap it together, and then you bury it halfway under the ground. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath house that already has all the electricity and plumbing set in. You literally can live in a hobbit house and have it shipped to your house. What I'm trying to get to is, like, there's all kinds of new things that are coming out. And, Germany just released, oh, by the way, we have a new type of fusion. It came out of nowhere. There's a new, the oil, the gas prices raise up, the natural gas gets shut off in Russia, and all of a sudden, Germany's found a new fusion engine. Can you believe it? And I'm sitting there going, oh, you guys are actually starting to share what you guys have had for 100 years. Fantastic. Well, let's go ahead and keep that ball rolling. No one's impressed on the surface, okay? Just to be absolutely clear. I'm like, not only are you late, you guys should have been popping this thing off in the late 70s, okay? For goodness grace, the guy created a carburetor in the late 70s that got 300 miles to a gallon. No, it's 300 miles to 2 gallons. You know? He didn't want to sell it. They whacked him. So I'm just trying to say, this stuff has been right in front of our face for decades. Moving on. Fighting spirit. Well, I think I'm holding that in today. Fighting spirit. For us unicorns coming up, we got some clarity and we got some fighting spirit. We ain't going nowhere, dude. Keep that real. You know? We ain't going nowhere. Unicorns, get our dragons, man. I'm about them dragons, bruh. Hey, all I know is when you're out in the jungle, just out there naked and afraid, I ain't morphing into anything but a dragon. Just to let you know. It's dragon, then we'll go lion, okay? Some weird things out here, bro. Eesh. I could go lion, dragon. Well, they do it at Pumas, I got the lion, They're all, come on. All right, I'll do the ears and the skull and it's fire, okay? The truth is it's a higher frequency. You got to work a little harder to morph into a Lyran. You got to you got to be like, all right. The dragon's a little easier, okay. But I love all my higher selves for keeping me safe, dude, and doing my job. Because the first card for us dragons is space. Because maybe we be a bunch of space dragons, bruh. Okay? We might all be a bunch of space dragons. We're like, yeah, we're not domestic. Sorry. Did you guys know there's a story about the Dracos that were actually on this planet? That they actually weren't allowed to come home to Betelgeuse or Beetlejuice? That the actual white dragons or the actual ruling class, they weren't allowed to come home. They were isolated here. And another weird thing is that outside of this place, it's almost like the dragons here got really soft and weird and twisted. And their own kind was what? It's almost like looking at a drug addict on the street. What the hell happened to you? They're like, can I come to the royal ball? And they're like, no, you're going to stay on Earth. You're not coming home. What is that all about? So I'm trying to say, even for the draconian on this planet, come on, man. Class it up, bro. Just class it up. God. Just class it up, please. You know, we want all of our family to come home, but we're not taking a bunch of weird drug addicts, you know? It's awkward. You guys need to sober up first. And that's for anyone in those weird circles that need to hear that. You need to sober up. Get your stuff together, okay? Thank you. It's not random why you guys don't get called or picked up. I'll tell you that right now. All right, for us dragons. Oh my God. Making a difference. Miracle. So for all my pink, magical, rainbow dragons, hey, we're here to make this place magical, baby. Become a miracle. Be the miracle. Okay? Making a difference. Miracle. And I'm tired of all these weird little drug addicts on this planet giving some of us dragons a bad name because some lower underling Geico little turds, you know, with similar DNA are like, oh, I'm a No, you're not. You know, you're a Geico. You don't even have wings. What am I looking at here, kid? So, keep that real for all my real dragon you know what I mean? All the real slayers out there. No, they're not. All right, let's get beyond Lemuria, shall we? Dragons are some of the wisest beings in the universe. Okay? Wisest. They're not a bunch of weirdos running in circles. Okay? It's got to be completely honest, you know, with that. You're welcome. But, I mean, can you talk to the lower selves down here, kid? I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm sitting down there like, oh, my God. If I hear that you're the emperor of the King Kong of the Wah-Wah one more time. The Black Order of the Sun is the number one, man. I'm sitting down here like, you guys know you're like a bunch of Twinkies sitting in a circle, right? That you know that you're like I don't even want to go there. You know you're like really small, right? You're like this big. You know, like what was that one comedy? He's like, I squish you. Remember he like got the guy is like has a little picture like, I squish you. Oh, I squish you. Oh, squish you. I squish you. I squish you. Schwab, Weffy, the whole thing. I squish you. You like thin layer toilet paper, and I squish you. Listen, our spiritual age is not reflected in the physical. It's why all these little turds get to act like they run stuff. Okay. This is emotional rehab for everyone on earth. It is a school. Please learn to live in love with everyone else, man. You know? I'm down here being completely honest with you. I'm still not using malice, but as you can tell, I'm getting a little edgy. All right. Vulnerability. All right. Come from your heart for all of us beyond Lemuria. Come from your heart. Okay, listen. I love everybody. Being vulnerable is showing your heart. Okay, listen. Being vulnerable is showing your heart, showing your true intent, speaking your truth, and having integrity. When I say something, I mean it. I want this world to be free. I'm tired of all of the babysitters and weird things we left in charge when some of us left this planet. Now that we are here staring at this game, we are taking the reins back. We do not need any of these small, lower-level babysitters telling us what to do. It's just that simple, and that goes for any species that makes you up. You could be a Lyran, you could be a Palladian, you could be an Arcturian, you could be an Andromedan, you could be an Anunnaki, right? Syrian, Draconian, Reptilian, Mantid, Gray. We would like the elder selves of these races to please step forth and help balance the physical plane of existence if your lower selves are incapable of doing so at the speed requested by our Galactic Center. Thanks. Tip your waiter or the boatman on the way out. Thank you. All right. One more card. Wow, I never had it said to me that way. I thought we were, I'm like, no, I'm trying to tell you, the big boys and girls are here watching, and I got to be a mouthpiece for them. It's not easy, okay? You think I want to be the mouthpiece for these dudes from the Galactic Center? I'm telling you, knock it off, come together. All right. The Violet Flame, let's go. The Violet Flame. Transmutation. The Violet Flame. I want to read the Violet Flame because I think I need the Violet Flame right about now. I think I need Yeshua and all the angels down here doing like a seance on me. I'm like, it's okay. I need like a Jesus back rub. Like, hey, bro, you're doing good. I'm like, man, how many of these things do I got a black bag? I didn't know I was going shrimp hunting. I thought I was going like spear hunting. I didn't know I was catching bags of shrimp. Like, can you help me out here? You're doing good. Hey, listen, stay in there. I feel like I'm boxing and I got like Jesus in my corner. He's like, I'm like, whoop. I'm like, go back to the corner. Like, hey man, I got like all the angels. Like, you're doing great. I got things like rubbing my wings. I got, like, hey, Maria's rubbing the wings. Like, you're doing great. They're like, just stay in a good mood, man. You're doing great. I'm like, hey, give me some water, Jesus. All right. Oh, let's go. Bam. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell you. It's not, can't deal with the fake stuff no more. Can't do it. Can't do with the fake stuff. Sorry. Can't deal with the fake stuff anymore. The fake stuff, can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry, I love you. Everyone's on the path. I'm like, get the right guy to follow. Welcome to the show. If I trigger you, maybe it's because there's something I'm trying to share with you. Think about that. I'm not trying to be ego. I'm out here in the mud, dragging my booty all across this damn plateau. I'm not wasting your time, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Follow or listen to those that actually are doing the work. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Tell all these 25-year-old kids out here, it's the third time they're doing DMT and psychedelics, and they're like, you want some, bro? And I'm like, listen, that medicine is supposed to be respected to give you insights on the hologram, the universe, and your biology, and what you're doing here. Do not misuse those medicines. And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't do ayahuasca 20 times or listen to any shaman in any weird circle that's done ayahuasca 50 times. You're cooking your brain, kid. Are you okay? Some of these peeps just need to pump the brakes, realize that peace and intuition is inside of you. The medicines help to open the door, but what I'm trying to say is if you rely on those medicines for all your connection, you will always be attached to that, and you'll never be able to do it without. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say. I love everybody, just in moderation, please. Please. Okay? Raven, Tone, this is just Raven. We read this last week. I think it's just the Tone, Colin Colossus. I need another cleanup downtown Tulum. 6 miles in a circumference from my location. Por favor. All right. Raven. All right. I want to read the Violet Flame. We all need a little Violet Flame. Hey, the internet is going in and out. I love you. They found me, man. I'm trying. Choppy, missed that. I remove. Okay. Sup? Ravens, baby. I'm sorry if it's choppy. Raven, I'm going to... Oh, no. I want the Violet Flame. Okay. What is that? 52? All right. The Violet Flame. Your psychic toolkit. Recentering practices. Deepening your energetic awareness. Clearing your aura. Healthy energetic boundaries, protection, removing trauma from your field, maintaining a high vibration, rebalancing after times of raised frequency. Amen. Aho. Awoman. All right. Okay. As we deepen our spiritual path, step out of illusory constructs and become self-realized, empowered beings, life may present us with more opportunities to grow than before. When we explore our innate healing ability, we may experience our expanding consciousness as deeply blissful and illuminating. Our glimpses of higher awareness can be followed by periods of intensity as we return to normal. These uncomfortable experiences are shadow elements unaligned with the higher vibration, dropping away so we can maintain our new frequency. Your sensitivity will be heightening, so it may be harder to spend time in places with frantic activity. You may feel disoriented, have emotional ups and downs, and even physical symptoms. Daily practices for recentering will allow you to drop into yourself and present and still away from busy mind chatter and distractions. There are so many ways to meditate, to experiment, and find something that works for you. There is no way to do it wrong. Yoga, qigong, painting, walking, just a few examples. I needed that. I need some goose frabra. I love you guys. All right. That's what I wanted to say. All right, let's be happy. I love you. Not taking shots. Shots. Happy New Year's. Shots, shots. Dun, 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 dun. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. I felt like James Bond yesterday gritting. I was like, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. The guy who took me out there, we're in a 4-man team. He said that I gave him a heart attack because I'm gritting. It's pitch black down there. It's him, diver number 1, I'm diver number 2, and there's diver number 4, and we're in a line. And he said he turned around, he saw me, and then he turned around, and I was gone. Yeah, it's because I swam straight down another 40 feet, turned my flashlight off so he couldn't, I can see with my third eye, so I can see in the dark way better than I can. Usually when the light's on. I turned my flashlight off so he couldn't see me. I went down a hole, like buried something. I'm like, they're never getting this out. About 120, 130 feet, and then came back up to him. And I was like, hey, sorry about that. He couldn't see me, so he thought, I'm like, I was like, the flashlight. Oh, it's back on now. I told him to watch Unite the Collective. I'm like, yeah, bro, I was gritting. You might not know what that is. Yeah, anyways. So I thought that was funny, Background music. Yeah, it's on, I know, look at people. Background music. I love you. Happy New Year's, everyone. Love and light. I think Goose Fraba. I think that's what they use in that Jack Nicholson movie or whatever. You're supposed to calm down, they go Goose Fraba. It's like I may be a workaholic. I may be. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, underwater. Wait, you guys see the footage? I'm like Jacques Cousteau over here, kid. You're gonna be like, I'll be like, broop. I got the thing on me. It's like in the dark. Then I'm like, so you got the GoPro in front and then a flashlight behind it. Because it's so dark, you can't film anything without the flashlight. Anyways, I love you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everyone. Next video I make, I shall be home. But I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate you. Thank you, Earth, and all the beings here for allowing me the opportunity to come into this space and assist. Thank you to all my friends and family on this beautiful planet for helping and assisting. Thank you, universe, for listening to our prayers that we want a change, we want paradise, we want abundance. Every one of my friends and family in this whole planet deserves to be free and be sovereign. And it's time now to step into our power of sovereignty so that all may know the true power and glory of our Creator, our God, whatever that may be for you. But our source of that pure eternal being is what we request to return to this place. I am Rion, and it's been an absolute pleasure being with you here today. I love you guys. Peace and prosperity. Happy New Year. Don't drink too much. Have a good time, and I'll see you guys next time. Alrighty. Peace.